Welcome back to CADGAM tutorial. Today we are going to design a simple car jack. This is a screw with threaded. Here we will design and assemble at the end, and we will give this little exploded view animation. I hope you like it. So let's see how to do in SolidWorks. It is very interesting and simple project. I'll try to show 2D files also here. That's it. Now see, this is the jack. This is the threaded. You can see this is threaded view, threaded jack. I wish you like it. Okay, so let's start the, we will make each and every part and assemble at the end. Now here let's start the first part of car jack, arm 1. We will make the first arm here. So choose here top plane, sketch, center rectangle, and draw a rectangle with the help of origin point. And let's keep the dimension 250 by 45 millimeter. Okay, and extrude only up to 2 millimeter. Okay, now here let's define the material color. Okay, front plane sketch normal. Here we want to create, let's choose a line and start from any one point. Make sure horizontal and convert into half circle and click this line. Exit. Draw a line up to here, convert it into half circle, exit. Now let's define this. Hundred and 17.5 millimeter, and let's check overall length 235 millimeter. Radius 14 millimeter. Choose here circle. Draw two circles at both the end. Okay, now select both the circles, make relation equal, and choose smart dimension and define it 8 millimeter. That's it. Now let's check the dimension 14 millimeter. Okay, it's by default. Exit. It should be tangent relation here. Okay, now our design is fully defined. So select extruded boss. First we want to shift in one corner, so choose here offset 22.5 millimeter. You can see it here. 2 millimeter thickness, reverse. This one extrude, sorry, let's keep, no, extrude also we want 2 millimeter. If reverse, then this dimension is not sufficient. Select OK. Now there is a gap, so choose first drawing. edit. This one it should be 45 degree, 45 millimeter. Exit. Now check. Now it's coming out. Edit. Reverse. Now this is perfect. Okay. Now select, we want to mirror adjust. So select front plane. Here choose mirror. Select this body only. Extruded. Or you can choose it from here. Okay. See. Now select this inside face, sketch normal. Choose corner rectangle and select this line and draw a rectangle. Exit. Select these two lines, make relation collinear. Now let's define the dimension. From here to this point, keep 15 millimeter. Okay, this outside you need anything because we want to cut it. So choose here extruded cut and here keep through all. We want to cut this thickness. Okay. Now select this face, sketch normal. Choose here center point arc. This is the center point and this is the point, and up to this line. Select line. Exit. We want to cut this extra face. That's it. Extruded cut. See here. Select here through all. Let's rotate. See, we want to cut in both sides. Okay. Now that's it. Now let's try to mirror. Right plane, mirror. And select here extruded cut 1, extruded cut 2. Okay. That's it. Choose mirror, chamfer, 3 millimeter. Select another end. Okay. Choose plane. And here select this faces, 0.5 millimeter. It's select inside faces also. Let's keep back side so that all area will be covered. Okay. Now this is the our first part. Let's try to make more glossy. Okay. This is save it. Create a folder. Car jack. Part 1 arm -1. Now let's here we will create the arm 2 with the help of arm 1. So first let change this color yellow. Okay. Now select this part 2, extruded body part 2, just edit, make offset 20 millimeter. Okay, it might show you here a error, but it will correct it. Now go to extruded boss 1, sketch 1, edit, and make this length 40 millimeter. Now exit. Now see, this is the our part 2 created. We just reduce the width of this part, that's it, nothing more. Now let's save it as a part 2 arm 2. Let's see the next part here. Now here we will make the third part, torque handle. So choose here top plane, sketch, circle, and draw here a circle, and let's keep the diameter 9 millimeter. Now exit. Okay, let's choose front plane, sketch, line here, and here we will draw the path for torque. Exit. Let's define it 150 millimeter and 80 millimeter. Okay, choose here fillet. Okay, let's keep 30 millimeter, that's fine. Now select here Swift boss base, select here first profile, then select the path, see here. Okay, go to appearance, metal, and let's define some steel metal. And let's see the machined steel or rough steel. Or let's define some iron. Just drag into this part, appearance filter. Okay, let's save this part number 3, torque handle. Here the next part is base sheet. So let's start. Top plane, sketch, and select line up to origin point, then go down, make little taper and connect. Draw one more line, exit. Now let's define it 70 millimeter, 25 millimeter, let's say 40 millimeter, and let's make the gap angle 150 degree. Okay, let's define the gap. $2 millimeter. Okay, now select both the end these points, make vertical relation. Now it is fully defined, our sketch is fully defined. So select extruded boss, select this face and this face also, make 2 millimeter thickness. That's it. Okay. Now again choose the same sketch, extruded boss, same sketch, extrude. Here select this area only, you can see. Extrude up to 32 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch, normal. Now here we want to cut some, select from here to here, exit. Now let's define this bottom edge, 2 millimeter, 1.875 millimeter. Okay, that's enough to, we want to cut it. Select here extruded cut, keep mid plane. Okay, that's it. See here. Now select this face, sketch, normal, corner rectangle, exit. Select these two lines, collinear. Now let's check one more time the gap, 1.875 millimeter. Okay, that's enough. This is what the portion we need to cut it. Select extruded cut and here keep end condition through all. Okay, now it's time to add something, some fillet we need to add here. Choose fillet, keep 15 millimeter. Select this edge, select this upper edge and select the back side edge. Now let's see the, okay, see it's become fully changed. Select this face, sketch, normal and choose here hole and let's make a hole here. (12 millimeter) and the distance from outer edge 25 millimeter. 8 millimeter the diameter. Okay, select extruded cut, keep end condition through all. Okay, again check the dimension, 25, 12, 8 millimeter. That's okay. Now choose fillet, select 5 millimeter. This time select this edge and inside edge. Okay, now see it's become fully converted. Fillet, select this edge only. Okay, close. Let's reduce it, 3 millimeter also too big. Point 5, let's try a little bigger, 1 millimeter. Okay, now it's time to mirror this body here. Actually this, let's try some little bigger, 4 millimeter, no, 3 millimeter. Okay, okay, that's also enough, 3 millimeter. Choose front plane, mirror, select here bodies, select this full body and you can see it here, preview, solid merge. Okay, that's it. Now the next, choose here right plane, mirror, choose here body. Now you can see it here. So this is the our base sheet. It is usable for base and lifting to the vehicle. Make little dark color. Okay. Now let's save it. Part number 4, base sheet. Let's see. Now here let's do the main part of car jack, screw rod. So let's start. Front plane sketch. Draw a circle and choose smart dimension and make it 8.5 millimeter diameter. Then extrude it and extrude up to 520 millimeter. Make it reverse. Okay. Let's define the material. Okay. Now here we want to create the thread. So first choose this face, circle, and draw little bigger circle. Let's say 10.5 millimeter. Go to feature here, and here you will find one option, helix and spiral. Now here we want to create some teeth and keep pitch and height constant. Height, let's say we will keep 102 millimeter. Pitch, let's say 3 millimeter. This one we can little increase also, 306. Anyway, let's try 102 only, and then little we will extrude reverse direction 90-degree clockwise. That's it. Now choose right plane, sketch, normal. Now here let's make the profile. Make by center line. Exit. Vertical. Keep diameter 30 millimeter. Okay. Now select this point and this line collinear, so that it will be perfect here. And one more relation, collinear. See, it's just parallel to this line, or even you can create a relation from here. Draw one more line. Make sure both the line horizontal. Now let's define it from origin point. $5.25 millimeter. The second line from origin point 6 millimeter. See here. Okay. Star point. I think no need this in perfect position. Choose here line. Let's define it first. Distance from here, no, we actually need a star point. Put it one star here, one in the center. .75. This is what we required here. And put one star point here, and let's define this gap. By default 1.1, that's okay. Now select line and connect it here to this point. Exit. Now this is our geometry. Exit. Swift to boss base. Select the profile. Now see, you can see the thread. Now here make one more option. Uncheck this merge result. Okay. Now let's make multiple number of this thread here. So just go to insert, feature, move and copy. Select translate, copy. Select these threads. Swift to one. You can directly select from this list. Keep distance 102 millimeter because this is our distance in helix spiral height. Make 2, 3, 4. 4 is enough to cover all the geometry. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch, and draw here a quite bigger circle. $12 millimeter. And extrude it up to 11 millimeter reverse direction. Okay, that's it. Now comes here, see, we want to trim this face, so select this face, sketch, convert entity. Now this circle converted, just extrude it. .02 millimeter. Okay. Now we want to cut some face. I'll again choose the same face, sketch, circle, up to this. Now let's define outer one 13 millimeter. The inner one is same as previous 8.5. Now select extruded cut and make the depth 1 millimeter. See here. That's it. make chamfer 3 millimeter 30 degree. Select this corner. This looks nice. Now comes here sketch, convert entities. Now this circle converted, just extrude it 40 millimeter. Okay. Now again select this face sketch, select here circle and draw a bigger circle, a smart dimension, (18mm) and extrude it up to 20mm. Okay. Now here we want to create one groove, so select right plane, sketch, it's hang I think. Okay. And draw a center line. Select corner rectangle. Okay. Now let's define it. 1.55 millimeter. 1.2 millimeter. Okay. Now let's drag it up to a distance from center line 5.65 millimeter. Okay. Now distance from this line 40.2 millimeter. That's it. Fillet 0.1 millimeter and select these two corners. Okay. Now select here revolve cut. Select this line as a axis. You can see the preview here. Okay. So this is our simple groove. We required this groove for assembly. Here we will fix some circlip. Now select top plane, sketch. Now here we want to create a hole for torque handle. (10mm) 10mm and the distance from let's say this corner keep 9mm. Okay, and select here extruded cut and keep end condition mid plane. Okay. Fillet. Okay. So this is the our screw rod. We will use one more command, insert feature combine command, add 1 2 3 4 and okay, everything is selected here. Okay, now this all become one body. And let's save this screw rod. Part number 5. Screw rod. Okay. Now here the next part is screw nut. We already created screw rod, so let's start. Front plane sketch. Select here circle and draw a rod here. Let's keep the diameter 8.5 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded boss and extrude up to 30 millimeter. Keep reverse direction. Okay, that's it. Now here we want to create some threaded portion, so let's make it. Choose this face, sketch circle, and let's keep the diameter 10.5 millimeter. Go to feature, go to curves, choose here helix and spiral. Keep height and pitch constant. Pitch height keep 22 millimeter. This is sufficient. Pitch 3 numbers, and make it reverse 90-degree clockwise. Okay, that's it. Now it's time to create some profile, so choose here right plane, sketch, center line up to this point. Exit. Now define some center line. Make sure both the lines horizontal. Now let's define the dimension. .25 millimeter. The upper one 6 millimeter. And this one by default I think 4.25. That's okay. Keep angle 30 degree. (15 degree). That's it. Choose here star point. 1 star here, 1 star here. Okay. Now let's define .75 millimeter. Now this one select by default 1.1 millimeter. Okay, now this is fully defined, so select here line and create our main geometry up. Okay, exit. Now this is our profile geometry. Exit. Go to Swift boss base. See here profile selected, just select the path. Now you can see the thread. Go to option, uncheck this merge result. Okay. Now you can hide this. Now we want to create a main body, so choose here top plane, sketch, select corner rectangle. Okay, now let's define it. 10 millimeter by 15 millimeter, and the distance from origin point let's keep 2 millimeter, and the same here, the horizontal distance 4.5 millimeter. That's it. And now let's first make one center line so that we will easily revolve our body. Okay. Select revolve boss base. Select this line as a axis. Unmerge the result. It is important because we want to delete this face. Okay. See here. Now go to insert feature and here you will find add combine. Select this option combine. Here select subtract. Select this is the main body and here select extruded boss and sweep, or you can directly select see swept and extruded body. Okay, now see it's cut out the we cut the thread inside. Now let's give the nut shape a sketch normal. Choose here polygon, keep 6 numbers. Okay, now select this any one and vertical and let's make it 14 millimeter circle. Take some bigger circle, any dimension. Okay, now select extruded cut. Then this portion we would like to cut. Okay, now see it took this shape, nut shape. Now here we want to make some circular cutout. Now choose here right plane sketch. Select here line. It must pass through origin point. Exit. Now let's define it. (60°) 4 millimeter. This is the important dimension, and outside anything it's up to you. Make 8 millimeter. Select here revolve cut. Now see select this line, bottom line as a axis. Okay, now see we cut it here. Now we want to mirror it, so let's check any plane available. No, so we need to create a plane. So just go to plane, select this face and this face, and it's going to create a mid plane here. Okay, now select this mid plane, mirror, and select this cut revolve. You can see the preview here. Okay, that's it. Now hide it. Right plane, plane, we want to create one more plane here. Keep distance 18 millimeter. Okay, now select this plane to sketch circle. We need to draw in center line, so do one thing, draw a diagonal circle. Now define the midline. Okay, keep diameter 8 millimeter. Okay, now circle make little small. Now let's make the gap between two circles 2.5 millimeter. Delete this circle and make little bigger. Now try 2.5 millimeter bigger than this 8 millimeter. Okay, now select extruded boss, keep reverse direction and select here up to surface. Select this surface. Okay, now hide this plane. Now again choose the same sketch and select here extruded cut. Now select contour, here select this inside portion only, see this inside portion, and keep 10 millimeter cut out. You can see it here. Okay, see, it is very useful during assembly. Okay, now it's time to mirror this one, so let's choose any suitable plane. Okay, right plane, mirror. First select this body and extruded cut. Okay, something went wrong. Clear those. Exit, and we will do one modification, this extruded body, edit, and let's do not make surface, keep blind and make 10 millimeter. Okay, now see, that's perfect, it's mirror. Now let's create one more plane, top plane, plane 6.5 millimeter. Okay, now select this plane, take this position, hole wizard, select here straight tap, standard DIN, tapped hole, we want to create some tapped hole. Let's keep 3 millimeter and 6 millimeter the blind. Choose here cosmetic, select position, select one here and one here, uncheck this smart dimension, 3 millimeter, .5, the same as what we will find here, 3 millimeter, .5 millimeter. That's it. So this is the whole position. Okay, select here. Okay, see, if you want to see this tapped hole, just go to option, properties, detailing, select shaded cosmetic thread. Okay, now you can see here, now you can hide this plane. So this is the screw nut. Let's make it little different. Okay, that's looking vibrant. Okay, let's save it. Screw nut. Now here let's make the part number 4, screw holder, front plane, circle, make 2 circles, outer one keep 20 millimeter and inner one 12.2 millimeter, and extrude it, extrude up to 40 millimeter and keep end condition mid plane. Okay, see, now select right plane, sketch normal, choose here circle, uh, cancel it. We want to clear make a plane, so right plane, plane 18 millimeter. Okay, now select this plane, sketch, and draw here two circles from origin point. Now let's define outer one, keep 14 mm, and the inner one let's make 8 millimeter. Okay, now extrude. Here choose up to surface, or even select up to next. Up to next not sufficient, I think. Let's select surface. Okay, right plane, mirror, and mirror this part. Okay, that's it. Now hide this plane, top plane, and create one plane just 7 millimeter above the top plane. Okay, now select this plane and take normal position, whole wizard. Select here straight tap, DIN standard M3, 8.6 mm, take position, make sure parallel to the origin point. Okay, choose here smart dimension, three millimeter, the same here, 3 millimeter. Okay, now select both these center point and origin point. We need to make actually relation horizontal. Try horizontal. Okay, okay. Now see, go to option, documents, detailing, check the shaded cosmetic thread. Okay, now hide this plane. You can see this is the our fourth part. Let's define the material, steel, satin finish stainless steel. Let's save as part number 4. This one is actually part number 7, screw holder. Now let's make the next part. Now here let's make the pin, for first part of pin. So choose here front plane, sketch, line, connected. Now this is the our main geometry. Now let's define it. 14.5 millimeter, 6 millimeter. Now select both the lines collinear. One millimeter, 3 millimeter, 3.6 millimeter. Okay, just drag it here and select this, both the lines make relation equal. 5.7 millimeter, 12.5 millimeter. Let's make the height 4 millimeter. So this is the geometry of pin. Select here revolve boss base, this line as a axis. Okay, define some dark color. Chamfer 1 millimeter 45 degree. Now let's save this pin -1. The next part is pin number 2. So choose front plane, sketch, corner rectangle. Make sure it is passes through origin, exit. Select the origin point and this line, and here keep one relation, midpoint. Okay. 60 millimeter, and the height let's make 4 millimeter. Select revolve boss base, bottom line select as a axis. Okay. Chamfer, chamfer 1 millimeter 45 degree. Select both side edges. Okay, that's it. Now choose top plane, sketch. Now here we want to create some grooves, so select corner rectangle. Exit. Now select one thing, collinear, equal, equal. Now let's define it. 0.7, 1.3 millimeter. And let's choose distance 25.5 millimeter. Eight millimeter, and let's select this distance from here. .5 millimeter. That's 8 millimeter. Okay. Fillet 0.2 and select these two inside corners, and the same here. Okay. Let's let's draw a center line. Now choose here revolve cut, select this line as a axis. You can see. Okay, so now this is the groove for retaining ring. And let's try to mirror, right plane, mirror, and select this revolve cut. Okay, now that's it. This is the pin number 2, and let's save it as a, we will give some color. Okay, now here the next part, socket set screw. Front plane, choose your line, exit. Now let's define it. 6 millimeter, keep width diameter radius 1.5 millimeter, and let's make the angle 45 degree. Okay, select revolve boss base, and this is the body going to create. Okay, select back surface, sketch, choose here sketch, polygon, exit, vertical. Now let's define this gap 1.5 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded cut. Make the depth 2.1 millimeter. Chamfer, select 30 degree, 0.1, 60 degree, 0.15. Okay, that's it. Fillet 0.2 and select this corner. Okay, now select the whole part. Okay, part number 10, socket set screw. Now here let's start the assembly of car jack. So select here new assembly. Okay, now this is the SolidWorks assembly window. Let's browse our first part. So we will keep first part base sheet. Okay, let's change our. Now press Ctrl key and copy, rotate it. Okay, browse arm 1, and select pin 2. This is arm 1, this is pin. Now press Ctrl key and drag and make one more arm. Choose here mat, select this clear inside hole and select this inside hole. Make relation concentric. Okay, now select this face and this face coincident. I think coincident relation deleted. Mat, and go to standard mat, advanced mat, choose here width, select these two outer faces and these two inner faces. Now this arms in the mid center of this base sheet. Okay, that's it. Now the same thing we have to apply here. Select this circular face and this circular face. Choose here concentric. Okay, now go to advanced mat, select width. First select both the sides. Now this side. Okay, now this is here, it shows centered. Okay, select the pin and this hole. Go to a standard mat, choose concentric. Now okay, now again try advanced mat, width. First select the both the faces of pin 2. These two faces we selected, then the body is base sheet two faces. You can see it's fixed here. Okay. Okay. Now let's control key and copy one. I think not yet came. Again press control key, copy. Okay. Matte. Select the face, both the faces, concentric relation. Okay. Go to advanced matte, choose here width. Select both side faces of pin. Now the faces of base sheet. See here it's centered. Okay. Now it is, the base is fixed here. You can see. Now let's browse our arm 2. Okay. Press control key and drag, create one more. Now just rotate this like this. Okay. Choose matte. Select this circular face, and here also select this circular face. Concentric relation. Okay. Advanced matte width. Select both side faces. Okay. Now here also again choose width. Select this body and again base sheet. Okay. Now this arm 2 also in the center position of this base sheet 2. Now just select the circular face and circular face of this hole, and go to standard matte, select concentric. Now see it's fixed here. Okay. Now select this circular face and this circular face. Concentric relation. Okay. The same we will do it here. This circular face and choose this circular face. Concentric relation. Okay. Now we need to apply, select this face and this face. Coincident. Okay. Okay. Now let's check here. Okay, both in center point. That's perfect. Now the main base body is ready. You can see. Let's create one more parallel. Select this face and this face. Keep parallel relation. Okay. Okay. Now let's try. That's it. Okay. Now let's browse. Here also we need to fix the pin. Press now let's choose here matte. Select this hole and pin. Concentric relation. Okay. Here also choose the pin, hole and pin. Concentric relation. Okay. Now come this side. Select this face and the previous face, pin face. Okay. Previous pin face and this face. Okay. Now this is fixed in their position. Okay. Let's browse the other parts. Now this time choose screw nut. Better choose pin 1. Press Ctrl key, drag. We want to create 2 pins here. Mat. Select this face and any circular inside face. Make it flap it. Use flap mat. Here also you can choose flip mat alignment. Okay. Select this face and this face. Okay. Now you can see, just adjust this face and circular face. Select here flip mat alignment. Okay. Now drag it outside. Select this face and this face. Coincident relation. Now let's browse our next part. Let's bring here a screw nut. Okay. Mat. Select this circular face and this circular face. Mat, flip, coincident. Okay. Now select this face and this face. Coincident relation. Okay. Now it is rotating. We want to keep like this. So just check its plane. Okay. We will select this plane and select the right plane of assembly. Choose here mat. Select parallel. Okay. That's it. Now it will be parallel. Okay. Now press Ctrl key and drag this pin here. Again Ctrl key. Concentric relation. Coincident mat. Okay. The same here we will try. This circular face and this circular face. Make it flip mat. Okay. Select this face and the outer face. Okay, coincident relation. Browse our next part. Insert component, browse. Part number 7, screw holder. Okay. Choose here mat. Select this circular face and this circular face. Make relation concentric. That's it. This face and this face. Coincident relation. Okay. Now select this face. Select the top plane and select this face and create one relation parallel. Okay, now this is the parallel relation we created here. Insert our next component, screw rod. Okay, select mat. Select this circular face and this circular face. Make relation concentric. Okay. We want flip mat. So again do one thing, select this relation, flip mat. Okay, select this face and this face, coincident relation. Okay, here we will delete one, suppress one relation, the last parallel relation with this coupler, and or let's delete it, and select this screw. Here also we created one mat, parallel mat. Just delete this parallel mat. That's it. Now choose here mat, mechanical mat. Select here screw. Select this face and select this inside face and this face. Distance we will choose. Clearly check this face, inside face. That's it. Keep distance 3 mm per revolution. Okay, okay. Now see, you can see. Let's browse our next part. Torque handle. Okay, mat. Select this face and this face, concentric relation. Okay, now here we need to create one more relation, otherwise it will rotate in a very abrupt way. Select the screw rod and let's check the plane, front plane. Okay, let's choose this is the top plane, and press Ctrl key and this plane and make relation coincident. Comes down, edit, and here we want to make some gap. 5 milli, it's 50 milli, that's also more. Keep 30 milli. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now still we need to create one more plane. Select here rod and right plane, and comes down, torque handle, control key, front plane, make coincide. We want reverse direction, so edit, flip mat. See, top plane of rod, screw rod, and front plane of torque handle, coincident relation. Okay, okay, now let's try. See, that's perfect. Now here we need to create one more relation between these two body. Comes up, so select base, right plane of base 1, comes down base 2, and the same control key right plane of base 2. See, select mat. Here select coincident relation. Okay, okay. Now let's try. See, now this is the our screw rod is ready. So this is the our car jack. I hope you like it. Now it's time to make animation. Just drag it in particular position, and we will see up to how long it will. Oh, okay, so okay, now let's save this assembly, rebuild and save as a assembly, or any name you can give it, it's no problem. Insert the last component is socket screw. Okay, cancel it and just drag it here, mat, reverse. Okay, select this face and point, coincident. Okay, here also choose the point, and inside face of pin, coincident relation. Okay, select this face and hole. Okay, we want to make it reverse, edit, flip mat. Okay, select the inside pin, pin 1, and sharp corner of this. Okay, coincident relation. Here the last one. Okay, but where the pin gone? Just hide it. Take the pin up. Again show the screw. comes down, concentric, edit, flip mat. Okay, take little up, inside face, and select the sharp corner. Coincident relation. Okay, okay. Now our assembly is fixed. Assembly is finished. Let's save again. So this is the our car jack. Exploded view. Let's make some exploded view. Select these two pins. Take it out. This one, take it upward direction. This two pin also, take it out. This one also. Now comes this side, take it back. Take it out. Both take. And take little up. Select OK. Right click on the assembly. Collapse. Right click. Animate. See. Cancel it. Right click. Collapse. Right click here. Select motion manager. Create new study. Now here choose animation wizard, exploded view, finish in 15 second, duration 15 seconds, start time 0, finish. Again choose collapse, next 15 second and start time 15 second, finish. Now calculate. Now it's going to calculate the explode and any collapse and both the views. You will see here all the views. So now this is our simple hydraulic jack. I hope you like it. Okay, so don't forget to share and like our videos, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks, and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.